Hey guys, it is another hot and sunny day here at the farm. I'm currently going out of our farm because apparently our dog made his way out. So I'm gonna go and find a way to get him. So our dog went to our neighbor. I don't know where she is now. It's actually a he or she, not a he. So hopefully she's gonna come back. She does that every single time. So right now I'm just gonna go and visit the poultry building. So it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's really very hot here. And for those who are new here, my name is Pia. I used to be a flight attendant for over 10 years and an OFW for over 12 years. So we are retired OFW. We're now back here in the Philippines for good. All right, it's really very hot here. But anyway, you guys probably will be asking why in the world did I, choose farming instead of other ventures. And I'd like to share with you my story. So I was flying for 10 years as a flight attendant. To be exact, it's 10 years and 8 months. And I don't know if everybody knows about this, but being a flight attendant has an expiration. Kumbaga, nalalaos ka din. I'm not saying that you should resign when you're already old and stuff like that. And I have so much respect to those flight attendants who've been flying for 20, 30 years, because I could say that it is not easy. People think that, being a flight attendant, it's all about glamour, going to places, have dinner in Paris, going lunch with your friends in Germany and stuff like that. But no, behind every layover, there is a great sacrifice for service and safety inside the aircraft. But then again, of course, I would say I have lived my dream because it was really my dream. And I was happy that at the age of 26, I was able to get that, and I enjoyed. In fact, I've reached 10 years. Who would have thought I would reach 10 years in a very prestigious airline? And of course, the best airline in the world. And yes, I was enjoying. Maybe after 2 years, till one day I realized, is this the only thing that I know? So I kept questioning myself already. So being a flight attendant, if you were able to get in, you should be able to find a way out. So there should be an exit. You should plan for your exit, because I don't want to wait for that long before I'll start a new career or perhaps a new venture. So fast forward, when I reached 10 years as a flight attendant, I've had enough and I have to find a way out. And our story began. So 1 year after we decided that we are going to go back here in the Philippines, my husband and I decided that we're going to put up a bakery shop. Now I'm going back to the house because we need to exit the farm because of our deliveries again. So unfortunately we have to go. So now I'm in the car. I'm waiting for my husband to get his coffee because he's feeling sleepy. It's already 2:32 in the afternoon. We are on our way to deliver all these eggs right now. And I'm gonna continue my story once we reach the house. So I'm currently back here at the house. So it's been a long day as usual for us. So let me continue our story why we end up doing farming, or to be specific, for poultry farming. So my husband and I already decided to go back home after 10 years of flying. So in total, I've been away from home for over 12 years already, since I also work in Singapore. I was also very glad that my husband and I are on the same page when we finally decided to go back home. Our parents were already very old. Meanwhile, my husband's family were into bakery business. And before we decided to have a poultry farm, I told them that why don't we just pursue or continue the business that they've started before, since anyway they already have an idea. We don't have to spend so much time, because my husband's family actually had, I think, 5 branches of a bakery. So instead of going for another venture or a new venture, might as well continue their business. And then we went home, I think, 6 months before our date of retirement. So we came here and check on the possibilities here, check on the locations. We went to places, because we've been away for a very long time, so we're not really very sure already as to how developed our place is already. So we came here and we started looking for location and stuff like that. And then this is just really funny, because when we started to look for the right location for bakery, one commercial stall here in our province or in our place would cost you a minimum of 30,000 pesos with a very small space. So I don't know. In our own perspective, it's going to be very hard for us because we are still starting out. So yeah, we looked for a place. We found some place for 15,000 pesos minimum, but the location was not really very good. And as per my husband, location is really key when you have a business, especially when it comes to bakery. So we got discouraged, and so we started diverting our plans. So I saw an ad regarding layered poultry business, and I got really very interested. I just couldn't stop thinking about it when I found it. So I kept researching about the business. And then when I told my husband that this is another potential for us, and he agreed, surprisingly. So he got interested, and at first, we just gather all our ideas, and at that moment, we still didn't have the land yet. And my husband really wanted to have our own land, our farmland, but we couldn't really find anything. I'm just glad that my brother got an offer from his friend. So this piece of land was offered to him, the one that we are leasing right now. So this was initially offered to him. And since he knew that we were really looking for a farmland, he offered it to us. So thankfully, we love the place. The place is about 1.5 hectares. Place has access to water and electricity, and as well as it has its road. So we don't have to think about those things. So yeah, we decided to divert our attention into layers. We looked for suppliers. It took us, I think, 3 weeks before we were able to decide. Like after coming back here in the Philippines, we, I think, enjoyed only 2 to redo my vlog because apparently it didn't really finish. I thought I was done filming it. Just suddenly it stopped. It's just, you know, it's weird. But anyway, so yeah, just to finish the vlog, it took us about 3 weeks before we decided to, you know, put up the business, because we realized that we were spending so much money already every single day, and maybe before we knew it, probably we will run out of cash already and we will finish all our savings. So it was a good call for us to decide to start the business before we finish our savings. So yeah, so that will be it for now, guys, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.